What's up, YouTube? What's up? I am back with another video, and this video is basically telling y'all what to expect in your last term in um 233 with ECPI. Excuse my Doritos in the bag. I had to go to Sam's to get my children some snacks for school, and I eating a bag of their chips, but I'm on my break for clinicals. So when you get to 233, you made it. You made it to your last term, but it's not over just yet. I kind of got a toothache, but and yes, I'm a little big, y'all. I'm a big girl. I ain't that big, but I'm big. I'm trying to go on my weight loss journey. But when you go to 233, your first week, your first day, I am currently in week 3. So that means I have 2 more weeks to go. So your first week, on your first day, you're going to take a comp test. And that's on ATI. It's a comp proctor. And that's not going to kind of get you. It's just a practice comp. And it's showing you what you need to look over before you take your actual comp in week 5. So you're going to take that on your first day. That's all you're going to do. Whoever is your ATI coordinator, she's going to give you stuff that you need to study up on. And our ATI coordinator, she had gave us stuff that we need to look over, as well as stuff that we will see again on either the med-surg proctor or on the comp proctor. So that was day 1. Day 2, 3, and 4, which was Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, what we did was we basically had a lady that came in and she just did like a refresher of everything that we learned. She brought an NCLEX book that was like based off ATI, and she just basically went over systems, like kind of refresher. It was good to like refresh your memory. She gave you an NCLEX book, and the book you can keep. And she basically just like did like NCLEX questions and stuff like that with us, and that was it. So that's like an all-day thing for 8 hours or however longer you're gonna be there. Excuse my hair, y'all. My birthday is Saturday, April 20th. I'll be 30. Whoop, whoop. And as well as my penny is on May 23rd, and we got graduation June 29th. So I'm trying to hold out. So that Friday, what we did when we came in was we registered with LLR to like take our exam or whatever, and excuse me, the school pays for your exam and they pay for your background check. So we registered that Friday. So what she did it that way, because if you register on the first week, by the time you get done, you could be able to take your NCLEX. So the first day, Friday, we just brought in all our paperwork. You're gonna need stuff like your ID. Your ID have to have your current address, your birth certificate. If you were born in another state like me, make sure you have your long form birth certificate, social security card. If you got a passport, you have a passport. You also have to have a passport photo. I got my passport photo from CVS. It was like $18. As well as the paper for the LLR application, you have to get that notarized. What I did was I went to my bank, and my bank notarized it for free. But if you know somebody who's a notary, they can notarize it for you. But the bank do it for free. So that was on Friday. The second week, we have clinicals on Monday and Tuesday. So we started our clinicals at Monday and Tuesday. That's where I'm currently at. I'm at clinicals on my hour break. So we had clinicals on Mondays and Tuesdays. So that second week, we went to clinicals that Monday and that Tuesday. Then that Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we just reviewed over a lot of med-surg stuff and management stuff. And she did like 3 days worth of lecture. And that was kind of it. This is week 3. What to expect with week 3? Monday and Tuesday, like I said, we are in clinicals. So you go to clinicals, you leave, and you go home. Tomorrow, which is Wednesday, we have our proctor, our med-surg proctor. That is 100 questions, and you have to make a 63.3. That'll give you your level 2. After that, we'll be doing our fingerprints with Ident2Go. And one thing about registering for your exam, if you ever been to jail, you will want to make sure you get that original like document, like if it was a ticket or whatever, as well as go ahead and type you up a letter stating what happened, with you going to jail. It doesn't matter if it was a felony, misdemeanor, it got expunged, it's gonna show up, because they do a state background check as well as a national background check with the FBI. So if you had got convicted, arrested, even if it got expunged, misdemeanor, felony, just go ahead and get the paperwork, because they're gonna tell you if they need it or not. So yeah, after we take the proctor, we will be doing our fingerprints for Ident2Go. And then that Thursday, we are on Teams that day, so we don't have to go on campus, and that's like a test where we have to do an essay. And then that Friday, we just basically doing like prep for the management proctor. So what we're looking forward to with week 4 is Monday and Tuesday you go to clinicals, and then Wednesday we have a management proctor. With the management proctor, I think you have like 60 questions and you have to make a 68 on that proctor. Which the girls that I was originally with, they took it and they was like it was kind of hard, but they made level 3, so I just been studying up on that. And that Thursday we will be doing like exit interviews with like career services with the library, because as I stated in my first video, they give you a laptop. Once you make it to the end, they sign a laptop over to you. With career services, is basically giving her a email of your resume, and if you want her to help you have your resume the right way, or put keywords or something in there for people to like look at your resume, she helps with that, as well as asking you, do you want jobs to reach out to you for a job or whatever. Then you have your exit interview with financial aid and the DON, as well as the president. So that's that Thursday, next Thursday. And then that Friday is test 2, which basically we'll probably be doing another paper. She said we're gonna be watching a movie, eating popcorn, and then we're gonna do a paper on that movie. And then the last week is week 5. Monday, Tuesday, same thing, clinicals. And then that Wednesday we have our comp. The comp, you don't have to make a certain grade. She just wanted to see that the probability of you passing is at a 94%. Most of the people get 99 and they good to go. But she said the target is 94%. As long as you get 94, you good. But most of them get 99s. That's that Wednesday. That Thursday, really nothing. Your last test, and it's just simple light papers. And then that Friday, if you passed all your proctors, then you don't have to come that Friday. But if you didn't pass your proctors, then she have a retake for that Friday for you to do it. And then that's the end of that class. We don't get pinned. The last day is May 3rd. We don't get pinned until May the 23rd. So even if you didn't pass the proctors and then you retake it on that Friday and you didn't pass it then, you still have 2 weeks to take it before you get pinned. So if you don't pass it in them 2 weeks, then you will have to take 233 all over again. But she has told us that so far she haven't had anyone that had to retake 233. So that will be interesting. I am so excited because it's like, y'all, I'm at the end. It's kind of getting drained. I honestly don't know what I want to do as far as like when I get my license, because I'm really just focused on finishing this class out and practicing for my NCLEX. I do have in mind that I want to go either back to correction or psychiatric, because I already did work with corrections before. I worked at a hospital. I like the hospital, but I just don't like the environment at the hospital, if you get what I'm saying. Like, you can easily get your skills, you can keep your skills up at the hospital, but it's just like So what I plan on doing is going full-time at like a correction or a psychiatric facility, and then I would just go ahead and get me a PRN hospital or a PRN skills facility or whatever, just to keep my skills up, because there's not much you could do with corrections, you know what I'm saying? So Yeah, that's what I want to do. A lot of people was asking me on certain videos like about teas. I don't think we actually have like a teas, but we have to take a test before we get in, like a math and reading test. And if you want to go for the ADN, you have to take like a science and reading test. But it's not like teas, and it's not hard. It's not hard. I did want to hit up on that one. Yeah, so that's my goal for, like, as far as finding me a job, what I want to do. Am I going back for my RN? Yes, I am going back for my RN. However, I'm not going to dive back in because I'm a mama, you know. I want to sit there and take the time out with my kids as well as learn my job. You know, I don't want to get on the job, try to hurry up and learn it, then hurry up and get back in school, da 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 da. I actually want to learn my job, get to know my job, you know, get to know how it flows, you know, get time in, take my kids on a trip, and then I will go back in for my RN. I'm not going to say I'm going to wait 2-3 years now. I'm not. I probably wait at least 6 months to a year and go right back in. My next goal is like to purchase me a big girl house. So I know I'm going to have to put in a lot of working time for that. So I'm not in a rush, but I know I am going to do. I'm not going to get comfortable here. I am going back. But yeah, so because my baby want to go to, he want to go on a Disney cruise. His birthday is January. He want to go to Disney cruise, and I'm trying to make that happen for my kids because they wasn't able to take trips like that last year. This year for spring break, they wasn't able to go nowhere because I had just started back on my last term. So I feel like I owe them at least 2 good trips. I know I want to get them one in July, so we're planning that currently for July, and he want to do a Disney cruise in January. So yeah, mama got to get some overtime in. You know, I got to sit down. I got to be humble. I got to, yeah, so I plan on getting me a full-time in the PRN. And they're going to be out for the summertime. Thank God for help at home. So I don't have to worry about, like, anybody watching them and keeping them or something like that because we have help at home. So I'm thankful for that. Yeah, I just came up here to tell y'all what to expect in your last term. Don't give up. You made it. Keep studying. It's a lot because you have 3 proctors and they back to back to back. But however, you do have them 2 weeks before. You have 3 weeks until your pending, but you have 2 weeks, you know, to get them tested out the way or whatever. So don't get discouraged about it. Just study. They don't give you a workload of work to do. You do have like board vitals, like due every week. It's like 100 questions of board vitals. It's like an NCLEX prep, but it's very helpful. It has a lot of NGN type questions, which I hate them, but I mean, it gives you that credit you need. Like, if you, it don't count the whole question wrong, it give you like partial credit or whatever, da da da. But yeah, I just had to come up here and tell y'all, I'm like still in disbelief. Like, in less than a month, I will be peeing as a licensed practical nurse. Like, this was a goal of mine, and I actually accomplished my goal. I didn't give up. Do not give up. It's discouraging, yes, especially when you have kids and you got to work and you got bills. I have a fiance, so it's like I have the extra help. Then my brother, so I don't, you know, I'm very thankful for that. I do feel like you do have to take time out for yourself. When you get done with school, take time out for yourself. You know, take time out for yourself. That's one thing I started looking different. I want to take time out for myself. I didn't used to be this big, so I need to get back in the gym. Okay, I've been looking at Pilates. So I want to do Pilates. So I'm gonna try to get in the Pilates or the gym or something because mama gotta lose weight. And I'm about to be 30, so you know I'm getting up there. I got to be healthy. I got to be around for my kids. I'm going to be around for my kids. So, yeah, I just want to tell y'all that take time for yourself. Mental health is everywhere. And I thank God that I'm a strong-minded individual, so I'm able to, you know, keep things afloat. I'm one of the mellow type people. Ooh, I hate this crunchy hair, y'all. I'm one of the mellow type people, so I like to go with the flow with a lot of stuff. So, yeah. But like I said, I am going to do Pilates. I'm going to try to do Pilates. If not Pilates, I'm going to get in the gym faithfully. As well as making sure I have maintenance on myself, you know, date nights or whatever, because I've been neglecting everybody but my kids. So yeah, I'm gonna make sure they're straight. They just like to go places, and I like to go places too, because growing up, my grandma made sure we went places, but I want to make sure my kids explore the world, you know. So I get that, but in order for you, I gotta go and get that time. And they're very understanding kids. But my next goal, I feel like I accomplished one of my big goals. My next goal is a house. So hopefully y'all can go with me on that journey. But that was it. That was all I wanted to talk to you guys about. I will be back. I just don't know when. When I think about it, I'll be like, oh, yeah, I'm gonna make a YouTube. And then I just go ahead and make a YouTube. I'm on my iPad now, y'all. So yeah, my phone about to die. And then I don't have that much storage, so I need to get me there need to be another goal of mine. Get me another phone with more storage, because I want to be a content creator. So yeah, that's it, y'all. My break is almost over, but I did want to come and talk to y'all about that. All right, bye.